So I got this chair, which I got it for not much, maybe $5 or something, $8. I really like the caning on it. It's already been painted. I really like the feet. It's got some nice detail on the sides and the arm. It's really pretty. And I was gonna touch it up because like the tape was like peeled off some of the paint there and it's just kind of worn on the armrest. The cushion needs to be redone. And then I decided, you know, the rest of my room is gonna be a little bit warmer. I'm gonna spray paint it. Picked up this at Lowe's. It was satin espresso. I think that could be pretty. I don't like it. I can always go black again. So I'm going to do that. I think that will be unique. And I think it'll look good with the fabric that I picked out. I wiped it down real quick. Been sitting in the garage. I flipped it over to see how hard it would be to take off the back, the seat part, so I could spray paint it without the seat on there. And I noticed a big crack on the seat. So unfortunately, that stinks. I'm gonna have to address that. I don't know if I could just find a way to stabilize it or find another piece of wood to fit and use that as a template for sizing. I might have to do that. I'll discuss with my husband. He's taking a nap right now, so I can't ask him, but I think I'm going to see if I can unscrew it and just at least get the base painted brown and then figure out the seat situation. So that's the chair. That's the next project for the reading room. Such a pretty chair though. We gotta make this work. Gotta have to make this work. I did it. It was a little hard to see in the holes with the legs right here. And I started off with the flathead and it didn't seem to be working. I thought it was maybe too shallow, but it had an Allen key hole in the center like that. So I tried the Allen key and it worked for 2 of them, loosened them up. And then I went back and actually got a smaller one of these and was able to get it out with the smaller flathead. I don't know, but boom, there it goes. Yes, out. Goodbye, nasty chair cover. So we're gonna have to figure that out. There's gotta be another way I can make something like that. Get just some plywood. I'm gonna get this painted. All right, I made little tape booties for the feet. It's nice having some sunlight out here. The garage does not give much good light. I would say the worst thing I hate about projects is taping. I am very lazy and I do not like taping. It is not fun. It's tedious, but you know, we got brass details on these feet, so we need to keep them intact. So we have to tape. I think we got them covered enough and we're ready to bust out this spray paint and get started. There we go. That's a good angle, huh? You see all our leaves and branches. It's not quite time to mow yet, but we definitely need to pick up these leaves and branches soon. Luckily, it was already black, so it didn't be too noticeable. It's looking good. The wicker, anything that's like basket material is really hard. You got it. It gets in the grooves and you got to get it from all directions for sure. All right, let me finish this up. All right, I brought it in for the night. It got too dark, like usual, when I get a chance to start projects. And it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to touch it up. I will probably need to flip it over. I don't see anything. I mean, it was already black, so I feel like anything that's not painted is very subtle. So anyways, I'm actually going to wash the fabric before I put it on because, you know, it rolls off the roll and lays on the ground at the store and everything. And I really like to have it cleaned before I put it on there, and it'll be up on there for ages, you know. So that's the fabric I picked. I think it looks very handsome, very masculine. I mean, I can always put like a pop, like a girly little tiny lumbar pillow or something behind it. I think that would be really pretty. I love the texture and how thick this is. It's like really soft. I'm not sure the material. It's really pretty though. And then this I got for the other chair. This is a little thinner, but it's just going to go over the leather. I'm not going to peel the leather up, the faux leather, whatever it is, the vinyl. Maybe it's vinyl, but this will just be a quick temporary fix. I'm going to wash this too because I did see this dragging on the floor and just want to make sure it's clean. But I like it so far. I'm not sure if I'll keep the brown forever, but I think it's going to look good in that room when it's all put together. I'm going to keep going with it. I do need to find some wood. I think I'm going to just make a template. Still got to check with my husband, but I think that's the best route to go. But I'm going to get these washed and check this out in the daylight tomorrow and see how it looks. Interesting. See, it's all cracked. This is like MDF, right? Is that what they used before? Is that why it's all?
Yeah.
Looks like that possibly had been replaced at one time too.
Yeah, I think actually this whole thing was replaced.
Hopefully the foam isn't gross. It was like pretty firm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Foam is so expensive. Oh, as that goes flying and cuts our eyeballs out. It's thicker in the corners, so they bend it. Careful. It might have been easier just to pop out all the staples, but that's a lot of staples to pop out.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. Sit there and fight staples.
It's a little yellowed though. Oh, it looks like moldy, huh?
Nice and fitted.
Yeah, but it's gross.
Can't tell if that's mold or not.
Looks like it. Right, some butts and I don't know. I might have to just use it for size and then get another piece of foam. Pretty gross. Well, that is bent, so that might not give you the right dimensions, or will it? You don't want it too small either, because it might just slide through. Can't add wood back on.
We have a whole nother section.
Okay.
So
all right.
If this side doesn't fit, then
do it again.
We've got another section to redo.
All right. That works pretty good. I guess I'll just keep this until I need to get a new foam piece for sizing. Let me put this in the garage. That is loud.
Yeah, they're not quiet.
Oh my god. I need like earmuffs. Oh, thank God. That was torture. Yay. Thank you. Oh.
What?
Well, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want, I can cut these couple, but you're gonna have cushion over it anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't want it to be sharp.
There's enough space. If you want, I can cut
Just the corners down a little bit?
down a little bit.
They don't have to be blunt. Just like a hair, really. Ooh. Oh, that's better. Yeah, because you're going to cushion, and the cushion will come out to about there. I think that's good. Yeah, that'll work. Yay, thank you. I get so scared doing this thing. Some of these are not going in all the way. Maybe I can hammer them. I think I need to cut it. I'm gonna try to hammer some of these in. I got the hammer and I hammered them all down. Some went in straight and then some kind of folded back like that. Everything is smooth, nothing's sticking out. Did a couple more in the areas that are kind of folded down in case those fall out, but they should be pressed in there pretty good. No, they seem in there pretty good. I can't grab them with my fingernail. Backside's not the prettiest. I try to get it as tight as I can. This corner is probably the worst corner, but I had extra, material, but it's okay. That corner looks good. That corner is like perfect for the side corner. It looks really, actually that corner looks really good. That's probably the best corner. Look at that. It's nice and tight. Nothing looks uneven or anything. It looks pretty centered in the pattern. I hope the wood isn't sticking out too far, but I don't think we'll be sitting that far on the edge. I should have made the cushion a little bigger. Dang it. But if I ever need to trim the wood, I mean, I got the extra fabric on the back. It's not going to hurt anything if I need to adjust it, but I don't know if I'm going to need to. We'll see. It should be good. So I'm going to probably need my husband to help me make new drill holes and put it in the chair, since this is all new pieces, the fabric, the cushion, and the wood. So there's no pre-hole drills yet, so I need to get him to pre-drill those for holes and then screw it into the chair, and then finally take off the tape off the wheels of the chair and bring this in the room and get it set up. I think it really matches the tone of the room. I love the texture and the color. It's almost kind of shiny in the lighter colors, like two-tone. The brown is a little flatter, and then the light tan is a little shinier. I think it's really pretty, and I love the way it feels. We got a nice thick cushion. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, finally. I've been trying to get this finished up for weeks now. Looks good. Probably have enough for another chair in this material. I could make a little lumbar pillow, or when I make embroidery pillows on the front, I could use that as backer.